So I talked about it being affordable, but I never talked about how I was able to go to school for free. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about me and my educational journey thus far. So I do want to give you guys some tips if you are thinking about going to grad school or if you are in grad school now. I am so happy with my decision to come to Austin Peay State University. I feel like there's a place for everyone here. Hey everyone, and welcome to Living with Lisa. Today in this video, I'll be talking about my educational journey and how I ended up at Austin Peay State University. I am so happy with my decision to come to Austin Peay State University. I will be graduating this August 2020, and I started in August 2019, so I've only been in the program for a year, and I'm going to tell you how I was able to finish so quickly. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about me and my educational journey thus far. My name is Elisa, and I'm from the Chicagoland area. I ended up going to Fisk University for undergrad. Hey all my Fiskites. And for grad school, I'm here at Austin Peay. However, that was not always the plan. Since the 7th grade, you guys, I always planned that I wanted to go to law school. I want to go to law school. I want to be a corporate lawyer. I want to be rich. I want to make all this money. And you guys, I went to law school in August of 2018, and I realized that that was not the career path that I wanted to choose. I think I was in it for the wrong reasons, in particular the money. And honestly, when you think of a lawyer, you think of someone who is financially stable. But what they don't tell you is how much law school is and all the work that goes into law school. The thing is, I have no problem working hard at all. I'm a hard worker. I have a strong work ethic. The problem lies when you're not passionate about what you're studying and what you're doing. The first week, I kind of knew. I was so bored and I was so unpassionate about what I was studying. I was like, I made a mistake. Literally the first week of law school, I was just like, what have I done? Like, I chose the wrong decision. But you know what? I am here now. I am finally studying something that I want to study. However, money is not everything when choosing a career. If you are miserable going to work every day, then that career choice probably was not the best for you. So I never realized this, but I was marketing even before I was going to law school. Like, I was doing my YouTube channel stuff. I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer. I help people create and come up with ideas. And that's why I was like, I'm already doing marketing and I love what I'm doing. Like, this is what I'm passionate about. So my goal was to find a program that would help me extend my knowledge on marketing and become a better marketer in general. And Austin Peay State University really helped me with that. So let's talk about why I chose Austin Peay State University. Well, for one, Austin Peay State University is probably one of the most affordable schools I have ever seen, and specifically in the state of Tennessee. So I talked about it being affordable, but I never talked about how I was able to go to school for free. And I went to school for free here because I got a graduate assistantship. Now, what a graduate assistantship is you're essentially working part-time for the university. Typically it's 20 hours a week, and they pay for your tuition and you get a stipend, you guys. They have so many graduate assistantships available. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, when I was applying last summer, I had interviews lined up with over 5 departments. And another thing that I love is that when you get a graduate assistantship, you're on campus. They know that you're a student, so they're going to be flexible with you to make sure that your work schedule and your school schedule just flow together naturally. So I basically told them what my class schedule was, and they worked around that. So you are able to get your schoolwork done. You are able to have a balance. And one thing I also love about Austin Peay State University is that it is so diverse, you guys. There are people from all different walks of life. There are people who look like me. There are people who are non-traditional students. There are people who have families and who are mothers and who just want to go back to school to further their education. I feel like there's a place for everyone here. Another thing about Austin Peay State University is that it's located in Clarksville. And Clarksville is about 45 minutes away from Nashville, so it's like a suburb, and it's a kind of like a family town to me. It ain't Nashville, but it's close to Nashville, and if you want to get away from all the hustle and bustle of Nashville and avoid the traffic, then it's also a really good spot too. Another thing about Clarksville is that if you are looking for some good housing options, it's much cheaper than living in the Nashville metropolitan area. Like Nashville, everybody knows the housing is getting so much more expensive now, but in Clarksville you kind of escape that. So a lot of people think I'm crazy for being able to finish my graduate program in literally less than a year. I'm gonna show you guys and tell you guys how I was able to do that. So the way our semesters are set up, graduate students can take up to 12 credit hours each semester. However, the semester is set up in a Part A and a Part B. So you can take 2 4-credit course hours and you can take another 2 in Part B. So you have the ability to set your semester up the way that you want it to be. In my particular program, I needed 33 credit hours in order to graduate. I took 12 for first semester, I took 12 in the second semester, and then I took 9 this summer. So let me explain this, you guys. All the classes are not Part A and Part B classes. Some classes range from the whole semester. So you're in that class for the whole semester doing work. And then you do have those classes that are just like for half the semester. And these classes that only range for like half of the semester, or it's a Part A or a Part B class, they are accelerated classes. So the coursework moves so much faster, you guys. So it's a crap ton of reading, a crap ton of work. However, the teachers work with you and it's not like out of control. One thing that I really loved about attending Austin Peay State University is that I really don't feel like another number per se. So I have online classes for my program in particular. And typically with online classes, you think, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna just do the work. I'm not gonna have contact with the other students in the class. And I'm really not going to have a relationship with my teacher. And that's the common misconceptions that's associated with having online classes. But for my program, I had accessibility to my teachers. They were very much so involved in the online courses. They were interacting with the students. I was able to get in contact with my teachers when I needed them. And I'm saying that to say is that it's important. A student wants to feel like they have support and they have help, and I feel like I've had that here. And just because you have online classes doesn't mean that you're going to skate your way through, because you have to do the work in order to see the results. Online classes to me are what you make it, and I wanted to soak up all of the material that I learned in the classes so that I could be an all-around better marketer. And it's just really cool to see all the aspects of my field that I didn't even know about. And even my professors, they knew a lot of students. They have a lot of connections, and they put me with people to help me get internships, to help me strengthen my connections and just my knowledge as a marketer in general. And even as a graduate student, I feel so connected to the campus. And a big part of that was me having to be at the campus every day with my graduate assistantship. Like, I was in the cafeteria, I was going to events, you can go to the games, you can stop into your teacher's offices and ask questions. My particular favorite places on campus are the library, because I have been doing a lot of research for my project. They have librarians for specific areas, and they can help you find all of the little articles that you need to be successful. Another thing about the library is that they have a Starbucks, so I do go in there and visit sometimes to go get me a nice beverage or a nice pastry, and just to refresh me after being hours in the library studying and writing papers. I would say that my favorite place on campus is the foyer. The foyer is basically the gym on our campus, and you can work out there. They have rock climbing. You can go swimming in the pool. One thing that I love about our gym is that we have student athlete trainers. You can get you a trainer and they can help you work out. They can develop a meal plan for you and a workout routine for you to help you reach your goals. The foyer is fire, you guys, and I think that helped me kind of maintain a good balance between my work and life balance. Staying healthy is very important to me, so you can just go in there, get your workout on, and get back to your schoolwork. So that was super beneficial. So I do want to give you guys some tips if you are thinking about going to grad school or if you are in grad school now. The biggest thing that I've done to stay afloat is to keep a planner and stay structured. To me, being structured help lessen my anxiety when I have so much on my plate. Like, I'm a student, I have a graduate assistantship, I have a second job, I have an internship now. I have so much going on, and I want to allocate time for all of these different things, especially hanging out with my friends and having a balanced lifestyle. And one thing that I always tell people is to continue doing stuff that you love and get involved in campus activities. You need to have that outlet to escape away from schoolwork so you can feel like yourself, to not feel so consumed by your schoolwork and all that is going on around you. And make sure you have a support system. Make sure you have friends that you talk to, family. Even go to events and make friends and build that support system. One of my favorite things in particular at Austin Peay was in the African American Cultural Center, and they used to have paint and sip nights maybe once out of the month. So they would have an instructor come in and they would have a painting and they would teach you how to mimic that painting and even help you make it your own. And then they would have refreshments, and then you can like communicate with the other students on campus. So I thought that was really awesome, and it helped me discover a talent that I didn't even know I had, which was painting, and now I love painting, you guys. So if you guys want any information about Austin Peay, I'll put a lot of information about the graduate programs here in the description box. Also, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. Even if it's about attending Austin Peay State University, if it's about being successful in graduate school, any question that you may have, please leave it below and I will do my best to answer everyone. And if you guys like this video that you see today, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time on Living with Lisa. Woo woo! I'm done! Where's my cap and gown?